So this person has been dreaming about you, and they think that you put a spell on them because they just cannot stop thinking about you. And not only that, but you're showing up haunting their dream state as well. So in the last reading that I posted, this card was the last one that came out. And I mentioned that I wanted to dive into who this person was, and also just see how they're feeling about you, and then we'll see whatever else decides to come out, and I will get some message cards for you towards the end of the reading. I'm going to start with my oracle card deck to get some indications of this person. Spirit, who is this person? Okay, so the first card out, we have the Widower. I'm laughing because I am a musician, singer, and songwriter, and I just created a new song, and it's actually called The Widower. It's not out just yet. It's still in production, but I will definitely let you guys know when that time comes. So I wonder, is this reading for me today? We'll see. I think that this is somebody that you have lost, or maybe this person has experienced a great deal of loss in their life. They could have lost a loved one recently, in general. But maybe this is somebody that you are just not with. Maybe you were once with them and you broke up. This could even be somebody who has passed. I might be tapping into a collective of people who are a widow. Who is this person? I think with this widow energy coming through, they have a very dark personality. They could have that like black cat energy. Maybe they are very into like the dark, taboo, occult, witchy, spiritual side of life. They could have some Scorpio placements, I'm hearing. Who is this person, Spirit? They could have just had a birthday, or maybe you could be celebrating with someone. Aries energy is coming through as well. So I guess that Scorpio Aries energy is actually some Martian energy, Mars. So this person could definitely be in their masculine. They could be this type of person who really takes action in life, asserts themselves, takes the lead. They could also really enjoy intimacy, and for some, I'm hearing they've had a problem in the past with like sexual addictions. And with that Martian energy coming through, I am just feeling like the connection that you both shared was very explosive. That could be for better or worse. Next card out we have is Thought. So we see a man looking at this. Actually, he's just looking in the distance, and he has a very long scroll in his hand. I don't know what he just read, but it's definitely putting him in deep contemplation mode. This person could be very philosophical. They could be very hermited, some Virgo energies coming through. And with that skull on the table, I am again picking up on this Scorpion energy, 8th house energy, death and rebirth energy coming through. Maybe, you know, they could be a widow to their past life, or not their past life, but their last version of themselves. Maybe they're in the state of transformation, really purging through. And I'm hearing they want your patience. They want you to be patient with them. On this card, you can see there is an hourglass time sand machine. I don't even know what to call that. I guess it's just like a sand hourglass. I don't know. But I immediately heard, please be patient with me. Or they themselves are trying to be patient. They're waiting on answers right now. Who is this person, Spirit? You yourself could be very hungry right now. My stomach just growled, so. The next card we have is haughtiness. This is somebody who's very proud of themselves. Maybe there's a Leo energy coming through. They know that they're beautiful. Okay, so there's a couple different things. For some of you, your person really is like feeling themselves right now. Like they feel good about who they are, what they have, and they're flaunting. They might be flaunting some things. For others of you, this is like they're leading with their pride and their ego. This is somebody who really loves the finer things in life. They love luxury. They love to look good. They love to feel good, smell good. They routinely have like haircut appointments, or they're constantly pampering themselves because that's what makes them feel amazing. I think this is a very jealous person too. They don't like, and sometimes they can be selfish because they don't like to share what's theirs. So let's dive into how this person is feeling about you, and we will see if there are any other significators on their personality or who they are. This could have been a friends with benefits situation or a situationship. This could have definitely been a situation where you two kind of fell into lust with each other. Maybe that's what this situation was at first or at all. How does this person feel towards the collective? So we have the Sun card. The Sun fell on the ground, signifying that energy is very significant. You make them feel like life is gonna be okay. You make them feel their inner child. You put them at ease. I am hearing for some of you, because it's the Sun card, that your light is a little blinding to them at times. They do reminisce on adventures that you've shared with each other. How else are they feeling about the collective today? Let's just get one card at a time, please. How else are they feeling about the collective today, Spirit? Lots of fire energy. They're definitely feeling a lot of passion, and it's like they think of you and they become energized. Like they think of you and they remember you exist, and then they're like, oh shit, like I get to be happy right now. Like this person brings me happiness. This person makes me want to go after things that are fun, exciting, dangerous, living life on the edge. This person could smoke, or you yourself could smoke with that. This genuinely looks like a cigarette or a joint, but it's actually just a wand on fire. It is a torch. Again, with that light energy, like you light the way. You have lit a path for this person. The moon coming through. I want to clarify this moon. The moon can be so many different things, and it is one of those cards that does trip me up a little bit. What is the moon, Spirit? So this is internal. The Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse. So they are ruminating on how they have self-sabotaged things with you. But the Four of Cups in reverse, it makes me feel like there's hope. There's a glimmer of hope that they feel. I think they go back and forth. Like, oh, they're better without me. They can do better than me. So what I'm hearing is insecurities are coming through. The song Futile Devices by Steven something is coming through. For some of you, this person is with someone else. I am hearing that Katy Perry song, when I'm with him, I'm thinking of you. So this person could have another in the mix, a third party energy. I think in this person's lifetime, they're going to have to surrender to the fact that life is more than just material things and luxury and possession. Let's see what else. How else is the collective's person feeling towards them, Spirit? We have the Two of Cups. This is beautiful. They love you. They really do. They feel like you two are kindred spirits. When they see the moon, when it's full, they actually think of you. And of course they do, because you are very spiritual, you're very witchy, and they know how you feel about the moon. They know how you feel about the stars and the planets and astrology, and they can't help but to think of you when they see the moon. And it like chokes me up. So I know that's their energy. Like, they get choked up by how impactful you have been to them. They see you as a soulmate. This is so sweet. You could have even had that experience with them, just sitting together, drinking something, embracing the stillness of life. I love this card so much. They are feeling immense love towards you. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is not just a surface level thing for them, or this isn't something that just like looks good on paper. This is something that's also spiritual. They're thinking about the wealth that they could create with you, the foundation. They're thinking of how they could build something with you. And I think that's a motivating force for them to keep getting their shit together. You know, keep your head down, keep working. Let's actually dive into their current energy. I'm going to go and switch back to this Oracle deck. Let me give this a shuffle. Thank you for being here with me today. I do pray that this brings you some type of clarity and grounding and truth. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. What is the collective's person's current energy, Spirit? I feel this like tingling sensation right here. This person could genuinely be working out, changing their body. It kind of feels like a muscle spasm, or like I'm sitting in a weird position for too long, like I need to move and stretch my body. What is their current energy? Oh my goodness. The widower. You guys saw me just shuffle, right? So in the beginning, those characteristics I was picking up on, that's also their current energy. I wish that I hadn't moved the cards, but it's okay. So I forget the second card that came out. So yeah, I do remember the haughtiness, the peacock card though. So they are going through loss. They're experiencing loss, healing, grieving. They are receiving the things that make them feel good, like luxury, security, because that pride and ego came through. So like they're really feeling themselves right now. And they're in a lot of thought. That was the other card. They're in a lot of thought, contemplation, not just about love, but about life and its meaning and purpose. They're a very deep thinker. And then we have love. So their current energy is like they feel like they have been struck by Cupid. Look at this. On the bottom of the deck, we have the lover and then the love card. This person is just a hopeless romantic. Like they can't help themselves. As much as they try to run away from this truth, they know at the end of the day, they want to experience life with someone. And it means a lot to them to be held by another person and to also hold someone else. So that's their current energy. Before I get message cards from them, I want to see how you're being guided in this relationship, in this connection. We've got that love on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing Spirit just say, you know, lead your life with love. Live your life with love. Romanticize your life. Let Cupid's arrow strike you. That for some of you could mean getting back out there. Actually, before I get guidance, I want to see how they're being guided with you. How's the collective's person being guided with them? I'm just hearing, you are so beautiful. They really think highly of you. You really shine bright. So we have the Fool. I really like to see that. They're being guided to take a risk, take a leap of faith towards you, to have a new beginning, to start over. We see that 0 at the top signifying a fresh start, a start over. I look at that number 0 as a circle, you know, like the World card, or a cycle being complete. Yeah, this doesn't feel like a new person for a lot of you watching. This feels like someone that you have had an experience with. How else are they being guided? I hear an airplane going over me right now, and that signifies that this person is being guided to really zoom out, to gain a broader perspective on this connection, to think a little differently about it. And that's what they could be contemplating a whole lot of. I feel like there's just so many synchronicities with you and this person. Like, I'm just picking up on like, oh, you'll have the same like random pieces of furniture. You'll like eat the same foods, use the same body wash. Like, there's a lot of synchronicity and alignment with you and this person for sure. Okay. How are they being guided towards the collective? And I can say that towards the collective because the Fool came out. Forward movement, taking a jump, taking a leap. Six of Swords. This often talks about moving on from very chaotic energy and into calmer waters. I think you are the calm to this person's chaotic chapter right now. Lots of grieving this person has been doing. They've experienced a lot of grief in their life. And as I split the deck, we have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're being guided to stop running from this, to stop assuming the worst. Like, this connection is not going to disappoint you. You can trust it. Don't run away from it. You're not going to be let down. See, a lot of people in life, when it comes to love, really have a hard time taking risks because they're afraid of their heart being broken. They're afraid of giving so much and then receiving nothing, or they're afraid of losing it all. I'm also hearing they're afraid that they might not be enough for you. Like, you might get with them and then actually end up wanting more. But it's like you never know if you don't try. And that is how they're being guided. So let's see, how are you being guided in this connection? I'm hearing take your time. Take your time. We have the Sun in reverse and the Change, Two of Pentacles, and the Temperance card in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Immediately what I hear from this is, if this is not making you happy right now, if this is not fulfilling you, if it's not pouring into your cup, then you need to go in a different direction as of now, because your life is so precious and you are meant to just live life to the fullest every single day. And it's like they're saying this because they don't want you waiting in agony and despair. They don't want you waiting in helplessness, hopelessness. This is something that you do need to ground. When the Temperance card comes out in reverse, this means that you have been giving too much energy to this connection and not receiving enough. And I see that too because the Sun is in reverse. So another thing I'm seeing with these three cards is that you need to change your perspective, your frame of mind. Temperance talks about mind, body, spirit. So how can you balance your thoughts right now? How can you remain positive and optimistic through the change that this relationship is undergoing? You really need to stop focusing so much about, why is this happening? When is it going to happen? And just be present in your own life. Like, find the sun again. Find the sun again. I split the deck, and that's so interesting because we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's not like, you don't need to just say, you don't need to throw a fit and say, oh my gosh, like, of course this is happening. This isn't what I want to hear. I'm just going to be done with it. It's like, don't run away from this person. Don't run away from the potential of this connection, but focus your energy, shift your energy into a more balanced, peaceful frame of mind. And I split the deck again, and we've got this energy with the Two of Pentacles. It's like, right now you're not going to get an answer on, is this my person? Are they not? Because life is still lifing and they have free will. They're on a journey of healing. You're on a journey of releasing control and being present in your daily life. So it's not a time for you to find the answers of like the definite answers. And split the deck again. Yeah, this isn't something that is supposed to be so daunting. I know that it's very sensitive because you love this person. You wouldn't be here watching this reading if you did not, and they wouldn't be feeling the Two of Cups for you if that wasn't the case. So I know that you've connected with this person on a soul level. I'm almost hearing like you just need to take your life back. Yeah. So that is how you are being guided. Let's close this reading out today with some messages from them to you. Definitely let me know in the comments how this resonated with you. I do love to hear your stories. It's so fascinating how like certain things resonate with others. Okay, so we have honest person. This to me is like, I want to be honest with you about something. I want to clear the air. And I always use Palo Santo to smudge my cards to clear the energy. And it looks like there's like Palo Santo ash on this card. And I feel like that's coming through because they want to clear the air. They want to have an honest conversation. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What does this person want to say to the collective spirit? Some of you could be eating something very tart or like candy, because weirdly enough, I'm like tasting that right now. Maybe fruit or something. Yeah, it's like tart and sour. It's really strange, but hey, I'm channeling. I love you. I love it because, and I, I had that reaction because it's like some of you are questioning this person's love just because things are not looking like how you anticipated doesn't mean that they don't love you. And I also want to say, sometimes love isn't enough. You need the action, you need the effort, you need the consistency. It's like at the end of the day, you really need to do what makes you happy. Go where you find joy. Go where you find happiness. We have money struggles. I think that this person is very in their thoughts, like we saw before, about their money, about their financial situation. They could be trying out like new ways to make money. What else does this person want to say? I'm also hearing for some of you, this person does not have money struggles whatsoever, and they're wondering if you are. And I feel like that's coming through because they would be like, well, I want to provide for you. Like, I want to make sure you have everything you need. Like, that's the type of person this person is. I need therapy. So yeah, there's a lot that this person is undergoing right now. Things that they haven't talked to you about. Things that they feel like they can't really talk to most people about. Let's get one more card for you before we go. Again, thanks for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate your energy exchange. Oh, okay. So remember that peacock energy? I told you they were feeling themselves. This says you like them bad, huh? I'm not good for you. But this card came out in reverse. So I feel like they're having this like, what is it? Imposter syndrome or like midlife crisis. Not that I really think that all of you are dealing with someone who's middle-aged, but yeah, I think they're struggling with their identity right now. And then on the bottom of the deck, we do have I'm toxic AF. And yeah, they could be a little too indulgent in that pride and ego. And that is serving as a block that's coming in between you guys. And that's why it's so important to really just like Do you live your life, post your life, have fun, get hot, look sexy, hang out with your friends, make the most of every day, make plans for yourself, go see new things. Like, yes, this person loves you, but they're dealing with a lot right now. And I feel like this version of them is not their highest self. I mean, obviously, no one's highest self is toxic. No one's highest self needs therapy, but they are operating from a very low vibrational frequency. And that right there, my friends, is why this connection is not coming into alignment right now. Your spiritual guides are not going to allow somebody operating in that capacity to enter your life anymore. And I say anymore because you have done a lot of work on yourself. You're not a newbie in this spiritual journey. You are very enlightened. Yes, just breathe. It's okay. I hear a mourning dove. Peace, peace. Let peace wash over you. One thing came through just now. How they're showing up in this very like haughty, ego, prideful energy, stubborn energy, is because they're grieving the loss of something. And it's a projection. They need to dive into their feminine energy and really feel what they feel. They need to cry. They need to allow themselves the space to feel what they feel instead of running away from it. I'm sending them love. I'm sending them my healing. I know it's not easy. It can't be. But I do believe that they're going to get through this. When I feel their energy and tap into their aura, it feels green. Green can be very envious and jealous and ugly, but it can also be very healing and comfortable and peaceful and expansive. And I know that they're going to grow into that in this lifetime. I split the deck. My people love you for me. So I'm going to leave the reading here, guys. Go have some fun. Go live life on the edge. You deserve to feel good, to look good, and to just have a good life. The motorcycle in the distance, yeah. Tap into that Knight of Wands energy. Go research, Google what that Knight of Wands energy means. That is your archetype moving forward, or maybe just for the weekend. I'll see you soon.